Happy 4th of July. The holiday weekend is quickly approaching. So celebrate America's independence while honoring our military history this weekend at Castle Air Museum in Atwater. Here now is Joe Pruso, CEO of the Castle Air Museum. So this is a great weekend. There's no better way, no better place in the Central Valley to celebrate America than at the Castle Air Museum. What's happening?
Bar none, absolutely not. If you want to celebrate the 4th in true fashion, visit the Castle Air Museum. Of course, we have Air Force One that'll be open. What a great way to see 4th of July and what our country is about.
Yeah.
Plus the other 79 airplanes and helicopters that are on the grounds. We've got a great gift shop, you know, and if you become a member, heck, you get 10% off on this great merchandise that we have here on the counter. So anything from apparel to toys to whatever you'd like, it all rings Liberty. That's for sure.
I think going to a museum on the weekend, especially one like the Castle Air Museum, is great so that we can actually see the tools and the machinery and the planes that actually fought for freedom.
Yes, you can. And you can also, let me add to that, you can remember the veterans who were in those aircraft, maintained them, and some of which paid, you know, the ultimate sacrifice.
Yes.
But it's a celebration to remember what hard-earned things were fought for to preserve our liberties that we enjoy and take for granted really every day.
Yes, and so since 1776, we have been trying to preserve that you know, the great American experiment, and we're doing it fairly well. So anything special happening this weekend or anything special happening on actual 4th of July?
Actually, we're going to be open our normal times, which is 9 to 4. Last admission to the grounds at 3:15, so you have a little time to look around. But like I said, our gift shop will be open. You know, the VC-9 or the presidential aircraft will be open, Air Force One, if you will. You get to see about the past 85 years of military aviation, from heritage through technology. And that is so important. A lot of times we talk about the history, but the technology is also equally as important as to how we achieve those victories to keep our freedoms and our liberties that we all enjoy. It took technology to, you know, outpace our adversaries.
Right. So that would be a great way, because the last admission is at 3. A great way to spend before it gets dark, before you go and catch your fireworks.
Exactly, exactly.
And then we always want people to visit the gift shop, because that's how you kind of keep your grounds open. But you're also you're looking for donations, and you're raising money now for a hangar.
Yes. And I would like to let the viewers know out there that we have actually achieved in commitments up to $4 million now. So we are well on the way. So I want to appeal to the businesses and philanthropic individuals here throughout the Central Valley to come on board and join us, because right now the money has come from out of the area. Interest. So, you know, what you have here is a real gem, and you will have a venue and a destination, I should say, that will be the only one of its type really between Southern California and the Pacific Northwest. And to get on board now, I mean, if you want to name a bay for 100,000 or get your name here or there, there's a lot of opportunity for that. And right now, you know, just to give you an idea, I mean, heck, the slab foundation's $1.5 million.
Yeah.
You know, because it's got to be a foot thick, and you know, and we can put about 23 aircraft inside. Of course, Air Force One, things like the SR-71, some of the World War II planes that are getting, you know, beat up a little bit by the elements.
Because they're outside.
They're outside, and then it also doubles as an event venue.
Yes.
So if, let's just say Nexstar wants to have a regional dinner, hey, you can dine under the wings of history. So what better way to get that? And we become an all-weather venue.
Right. I have been to a few events at airplane hangars before, and they are really fun.
They are.
They're fun to be amongst, you know, the planes, amongst all that history and technology. It's a very cool place. It would be a cool place to have an event. Anything else that we should be on the lookout for that would be festive or just right for 4th of July. So we want to make sure we check out Air Force One.
Absolutely.
But any other planes that come to mind that we should check out specifically for Independence Day?
I would say for Independence Day, the one that you check out the most is Air Force One.
Yes.
Because you can get aboard, you can go through the stateroom. We have a group of docents that are by far the best that I've ever seen. And they'll take you through the stateroom, and you kind of wonder, what missions did this airplane go on? What diplomacy?
What decisions were being made up in the air?
Because the airplane's been even into Moscow a couple times.
Yeah.
And throughout Europe and Central and South America.
I can't believe you have that entire plane. It's huge.
Oh, yeah, no, we have a lot of huge airplanes out there.
I know.
We have a bomber that's got the wingspan of about 3/4 the length of the football field.
Well, if you're looking to feel something a little bigger than yourself, that would be a great place to do it, and it would be very appropriate on 4th of July. So
Absolutely.
Joe Pruso, thank you so much for being here. We'll have all the information if you've never been there. It'd be a great weekend to check it out. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Come join us.
Coming up here on Central Valley today, don't slip up on your summer health. Tips for better nutrition and better relaxation this summer. That's next.
On KC, stories of everyday people making a big difference.